The old sign I found. It's a coal company, but I can see if I can wash it. So anyways, that's all my HMS here. Just a few things. Take it while I can, right? This is 20 pounds here, $2, but it's worth more probably to someone, but it's easier just to get rid of it. Even that's actually really old. See the handle on that? Old school. And that's pretty well lit. So I got two green bins, or blue bins I mean. I'll talk about green, blue, and then I think this is kind of HMS. Part of it anyways. Yeah, I got a small box of bottles, 2 big blue bins here, and then a bag I found yesterday if you saw in the video. So, not too bad. I'm gonna put some stuff over there. I'm trying to, if Joe shows up, to empty the van. I'll get him to pass the stuff down. I'll just put it in place because he doesn't know what he's doing. It's okay for help, but he doesn't think for himself. Let's call him. So I have to always tell him what I'm doing. If I say put it here, he puts it there every time. I don't know why. So try to help him out, right? But I can't babysit, you know, especially when I'm working, right? I can't tell a guy every 5 seconds what to do. But he's a good worker, but just you have to direct him all the time. So I'm gonna take the bottles out, but I might take them back just because I'm worried about the weather. If the water goes inside the bottles, it'll all crack. Happened before. Okay, you've seen everything on yesterday's video, so I'm not going to show you much more. But not a bad score yesterday. It was pretty good. Just never know what's out there in these house demos. Not too bad. This one's something better. It's probably a homemade sign. It was a stencil. It's a paint stencil. That's why it's not that great, which is a shame. It's too bad. I took this piping. It's not worth really much, but for scrap, like I said, if it's sitting there easy, like this chair, if it's sitting easy, I'm going to grab it. Just so that I'm recycling it. Because once they tear the house down, a lot of the stuff, they just crunch it, goes into the wood pile. They don't care. These demo guys don't care. And see, I was going to show you, that was rat infested house. See this brown stuff? That's from rats. That's off this fur, oil off the fur, which is gross. Filth and stuff, right? This was interesting yesterday. Take a better look at it. Atlantis spinning reel. Don't know. Don't see no name on a rod. Obvious name. Some of those rods are worth a lot of money. The reels. Rods, like I say, are hit and miss. Always condition, right? Unless it's something super rare. I'd say probably $10 in bottles at least. Altogether, I would think. Which is great. Pays for most of the fuel for that day. Or some of it anyways. The way the prices are. Yeah, the comment someone said I keep breaking tools. Well, you know what? If you're scrapping the amount of stuff that I do, and you know you work in the rain, your tools they get wet, like especially bits, or they strip out. You know, we're not buying, you know, $10 bits. We're buying like, you know, 5 bits for $8. You know what I'm saying? So they're relatively cheap to start with, but that's what happens, you know. Stuff gets wet, and that's what happens. Some kind of line here. This is called Veer Wang. Got some scratches in it, but something there. I get scratched. It looks like it's pretty beat up. It's not that great. It's some kind of flaws in the flashing process. It's probably silver inside it. So I got this stuff here for pots and pans, which I'm going to dump out over there. And the highlight is actually I got these license plates, which I thought were kind of cool. This little box there I got, but this is cool right here. 82, March of 82, KBL 001, matching pair. And this thing is cool. Wolverine number 3. So if I'm going to be pouring, who knows, you're pouring fishing weights and stuff, to use stuff like this. You scoop in, pour, scoop in and pour. I think this is steel. It's just a scrap metal. It's actually thick enough to be HMS. Okay, so sink is definitely stainless steel. And what I'll do is maybe take this bread box. Some of the stuff is collectible. People want this type of stuff for the country kitchens. So I'm gonna have to start hoarding a new pile of stuff that I never tried selling. But this is easily like $10 for a set you can probably get. Some people collect all different years, right? So you got the tag, 82. So that's already 40 years. Wow, time goes so fast. 40 years. Okay. Also found this piston yesterday. I bet you it's from like a Model T or something. It's all steel. There's no... The newer ones now I think are aluminum or something, but it's got a double ring here, which is normally not... Usually it's a single ring that I can remember. Anybody recognizes it? Model T or 1920s maybe? I don't know. Okay, anybody know? Let me know. Okay. It's solid steel. Okay. Okay, so these are some of the trinkets I found yesterday. It's kind of old. I found 2 skeleton keys. Oh, it's got a little shell in there. That's cool. So these are brass. They're actually for the ground line. But like, it's not much, but look, you grab a key and a couple of screws and see that? It's all brass. Adds up, right? I don't know what these things were. Oh, that's a gauge, I think. Yeah, it's a gauge. So I'm not sure how. Gap points maybe or something. I'm not really sure, but it's a gauge for sure. This thing, I'm not sure about that thing. But this is something old. Kind of these things, like I say, people buy this kind of stuff. This is just a piece of tin. Maybe someone's trying to make something, or maybe don't know. Could actually be a tool. You know, like a weed eater tool, something like that maybe. Put it on there, it spins like crazy, who knows? It's probably homemade. I'm gonna check these screws out. Okay, this key is steel, but it's old. Might fit that lock actually. So I mentioned I sold all my doors. So basically I sold the doors for 100. I said 50, but it was actually 100. Just because it was all the doors. There was another door there and a couple doors outside. Definitely wrong key. But some people collect old locks and keys. The lock is probably not that great. That's just maybe just in the shed. It's old, but nothing fancy. If it was fancier, it'd be different. Okay, this is stuff I bought yesterday. I always bought some junk food. I bought this marker because when I do asbestos testing, I always spray the stucco or where the sample is. Especially tape doesn't really work too good, especially outside. And this is an inverted marker for floors or whatever, and it works pretty good. I was actually pretty impressed. And it was only like $7. Usually they're like $10 a can, and half the amount of paint. Okay, so obviously tools like this. Okay, this tool, like I say, okay, works. You're getting dull. It's getting, you know, but you buy some of this, it's only $5. So, and then I bought more gloves. Gloves are always handy to have. I brought another chisel here because I'm going to use this chisel for maybe cracking transformers open. And just go see the angle. Instead of me hammering, I can just use this on the ground. So I brought this one because I have another chisel here, but I'm not sure if it's the same type. But I'll put it over here. Actually, I'll probably need this later. So I do always buy tools because you know what? When you run a business, it's all write-offs. All this type of stuff is everyday use. So I brought this set here. I brought a cheaper set because I'm not going to be using this like constantly every day. If I was a machine shop guy, I'd buy the best out there. But if this lasts me, you know, the only thing is they can crack, right? They explode on you. Here, this, I'm going to take a shelf outside over there and I want to grind it and paint it. So that's why I got that. Some markers. And I brought, this is actual, this I think, this is a 1/4 inch. One of the metric ones, not even a metric one. Oh, the reason why I brought this one is because it has different sizes, a lot smaller sizes than this one. What happens with these things, they get rusty and stuff, and you lose one, then your whole set's screwed. That's a problem. Say that's small when you lose, and that's it. That's why I always buy extra. I'm going to take this pile, get rid of this pile, and put just good stuff there, like maybe these two here. I'll take all those out because what happened is there's too many sizes that are the same, so I'm fiddling around too much. And the color coordinated a bit. I got a couple of these, 3 of these. These, if you're wrenching a hard bolt or a nut, they strip out. It's wear and tear. I bought another set like this because I already have a set. This is a little bit smaller. But like I say, if I lose that one bit here, I'm hooped. So it's always good to have extra. That's why I got it, because that one day you need it, it's not there. Same with this set here. Only brought one. But see, I use the main ones. This actually has more doubles. Usually they don't have that many doubles. But see, the green one only has one green one. You lose that one, you're screwed. That's the problem. I have a green one here, but the green ones have so many of them. But like I say, it's a star one and Robertson's, and the star one is the ones you want. So that's basically what I got. I want to share that with you. Put this in here. And I got, this is from the house yesterday. I grabbed this here, I don't know. Let's see what was in it. Oh, I need a door buzzer actually. Huh, imagine that. Probably just too cheap, but I do need a door buzzer. So I'm taking the intercom system off. There's a little bit of metal here. This plastic. 2 pieces of metal. Steel. Stripped already. Oh yeah, so okay. I'll take one of these apart. I took one apart before. It's got copper coils in there and stuff. We'll deal with that after. Got a big spider here. Carcass. Spider carcass right there. You see that? And this is another gauge here. And here's it's got an actual scraper. It's a glass cutter. Is it a glass cutter? Should be, but if the wheel broken or something. Glass cutter and scraper, but it might be good for scraping something. You know? It may come in handy. Put it in that area there and I'll remember. This is just garbage. It's missing pieces or something. Okay, so I'll have a sink later to do. Let me put some of these tools away and we'll strip this chair next. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, I trimmed this material around here so it doesn't get caught up all the dirt. So it's easy to sweep off. Now we've got this medical chair here. It's obviously beat up, and the problem is with this chair, it may not hold people's weight, right? So it's mostly scrap. It's dirty too, so I'm sure you don't want your grandparents using crap like this. I mean, it sucks if you don't have anything like this, but why take a chance, right? This is just plastic. I'm sure I could probably pressure wash it, but the thing is, it's just so filthy, right? Just me thinking about where it came from and I'm trying to sell it. Oh, it's a little bit tough here. It's frozen pretty good. Oh, it's in there pretty good. So I need a long needle nose pliers, which you probably have somewhere. Need a really long one. There, just pulled it out. So this one needs a bit of assistance. I can only tighten it a little bit. Otherwise it's gonna be worse. Nope. Nope. I don't take any chances. Always wear my glasses. Get rid of that. Okay, it came up. There it is. So we got one clean piece, even though it's stuck in there. Doesn't matter, it's clean. Old sheet, that's clean. If you do find them, they're worth stripping. They're pretty easy to strip. Look, stainless steel's clips there, or some sort of rivet, like. A chair like this is probably pretty expensive to buy it, but what are you gonna do? I always see them around. We got one sitting over there somewhere behind my house. Behind the garage here. Gotta wait. Not super heavy, but still scrap, right? If they want to shred, they won't pay very much because too much plastic. £3.1. Free money. You seen it was easy. Easy to strip out. This aluminum pile bigger. Look at a piece on the end of that one and this one. A couple little pieces here to come off. Okay. It's clean. Okay, that's the chime bell. You can see if we can replicate it. A little bit loud, huh? Okay. Take it apart. These are just plastic, okay, nothing. These are your noise makers. Steel, HMS. HMS. And right here you want to grab a couple tabs to the back here. There it is, steel. Steel. All copper. No, it's a lot of copper, but it's actually thick. It's actually quite a bit still in here, so I maybe should be just cutting the side. Cutting this rubber or plastic, whatever it is, plastic. It's almost like a material. You know. It actually looks like brass. Oh, it's brass. Yep. So probably ideally, probably better just to cut it like this. Makes it tough with gloves. But you know what? I think you're probably better just to break the tip off. Instead of break the whole thing, just break the tip off near the edge here. There. Okay. It's free copper. Free copper. There's a little bit in there. See? Brass. And this copper is really, really coarse. It's not a hair wire, it's like thicker than hair. See? It's not super light, it's really good. There's your banger. Steel. Okay, another thing down. Okay, we've got a sink here. So, you know what I did have a tool for sinks. And this mixed up here somewhere. It's a little adjustable thing. Oh, too bad I don't know where it is, but okay, well, worst case scenario, you know, if you're having problems getting a proper wrench, just cut the bolt here. So, should be out. Let's cast here. Sometimes die cast, but this looks like cast the way it cuts and shines. This insert here, it could be half stainless steel. So the problem is you have mixture of metals here. That's stainless. Yeah, you have a mixture of metals here, so well, sometimes you have to cut it. Blade a shot or something. See, it's stainless steel fused to brass here, so I can separate most of it. It's pretty tough stuff. I could change a blade, but I won't challenge. It's actually in a bevel here. It's pinched in there, the brass. It's not soldered. There it is, see? With the full whack. That should be stainless. Stainless. Okay, this should come off. A rubber seal. Steel. And then, I don't know if I can do it on this table, but I'll try. You just have to pound it off. Try to do that on your workbench. There it is, home free. No, I just took my time, right? You could have been a lot quicker. But it's definitely stainless, doesn't stick at all. Okay, got a few pots here and stuff. I don't see no screws here. That's a flathead here. Okay, I see. Wow, wind came out of nowhere. Look at that. Blew my fishing rod over. See, this could be... It's always something, huh? I'm lucky on that one, but this one is steel. You get your trusty axe. Done. Aluminum. 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 Okay. That's why I like extensions, to give you that extra reach. If you have a cheap extension like the ones I have here, this one's good because it goes deep, right? The other one I had was like a real shallow magnet. It was totally useless. It keep falling off. And the seal, just rubber. This, to be honest, it could be stainless. This little thing here. Take it off just in case. It's heavy. I think it's stainless. Very heavy. Stainless. We have a tumbler here. One of the things I gotta take the band off. Get your knife. Stainless. Now this one has the rubber in the back. Let's rid of this here. There it is. Stainless clean. A little percolator type thing. What's this here? Instant coffee. Look at that. Even has coffee. Problem is, I kind of hit it on the wrong angle. Here, car might be Joe. Stainless steel, burnt. My brother-in-law probably. I should probably get away with that, leaving it. Maybe, maybe not. Just take the handle off. Handle's got rivets. It's like a stainless steel there, I think. This one anyways. I think this is clean off. And these things here, let's get the rubber off somehow. I don't know if that's brass. Just is way too heavy. Stainless sparks. Ah, one's brass, one's stainless. Look at that, huh? You gotta love that. Okay, the seal. Most of this is pretty clean, except probably here. I think we got lucky today. No, we didn't. Okay, aluminum. Stainless. It's funny how it's got a nut welded sideways. See that? For steam thing. Stainless. I checked most of these already, but sometimes in a rush the other one gets out. I get better access now. Okay, let's check this one out. Steel. I don't know why they do that, but it makes it stronger, I guess. Steel. See, if you don't own an axe, you better buy one. Get in there, look at that. Get in there. Okay, this has safety screws, but I kind of want this thing here. Let's just cut the wire. Cut the wire here while I'm here. The only hope is I'm not going to waste my time looking for a bit. Spend more time looking for a bit than actually taking this thing apart. Which I might not even have a bit like that, to be honest. Insert this little thing here. This is shred. Okay, so reason I take it apart because I get this is gonna be dirty no matter what. It would be never worth cleaning this to be honest. I'll just clean it up a little bit. That's all dirty. There. Just a piece of dirty. Can go with that one. And most of this wire, to be honest, is just garbage. Some of it could be steel or very, very low, like super low grade. I'm just throwing in a low grade. Okay, a couple wires here. Got this. This one's got a little brass here, looks like. Yep. Tiny piece of brass. Doing the brass. Okay, we get to this. Not plastic. Can't find the center there. Oh, maybe I did. Here, plastic is here. Oh, it's all plastic actually. So I say they're not really worth stripping these things, to be honest. Like some are, some aren't. But if that's aluminum windings, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Aluminum. It's just not really worth stripping. Because I can sell the plastic, right? Just take a couple wires off. And there's little contacts and little things here and there, but I thought it was aluminum. It's too bad. It's plastic. So hard to tell sometimes. Okay, that's a fail. Okay, hold on. Take another pot here. I think this one we'll have to do one side. This is all aluminum here. Just double check. Aluminum here. Okay, we got the pot here now. Looks like we're good. Just gotta take this rubber off. So actually might be a good pot. It's got a little pouring thing there. See a little dentation for pouring? I'm gonna keep that. All you have to do is just cut this off here. If I'm pouring gold recovery type stuff. See that? There's a little bevel there. You don't see too often. And then we have alarm pad here. Well, I stripped up basically everything I got from that house almost, I think. That I could strip. 4 IC chips, touchpad here. No gold traces or nothing. One transistor here, which I'm going to pinch the transistor off. I need something for transistors because they have copper, a little bit of copper, right? That's why. Stainless. Okay, well, that was quick. So over here, these are these threading things. I just wonder if there's any interest for anybody. If someone has the machine, it probably costs a lot of money if you have to buy them. Okay, let me, I want to see how much aluminum I have right now. You know, that pile built up really fast. Like really fast. See, cast. 18.7, so probably, I would say probably 16 pounds of cast. We'll have it's got weight. Let's see, case is probably 3 pounds. Oh, 31.7, 31.8. I'd say probably 28 pounds, probably. Wow, see, just like that, real fast. Okay, we're gonna move on. Okay, we've got balances here. It's new old stock, never been used. Came from an estate, from my friend's estate. Sure, helps on the side. Let's see if I can get the right nut driver now. The only problem is that that takes a deep one. That's why I always problems with this here. That's okay. We're just using my method, I guess. So there's lots of ways of cutting these here, but I'll just rip these for now. So just go like this. That pulls the wires out completely. And then when you get to here, we're looking at brass or copper, whatever comes out. Ooh, this one looks a little different. I think it's probably brass. Lots of ways of doing it, but if you pull it to the backwards. See, the back is kind of like a cardboard material, type material. That's your best bet. Pull it that way. It's a little bit easier, I think. The other way, you'll be fighting it. That's his brass. Yeah, always something. Sometimes you break the ballast doing that, but you have to check for non-PCB. It's electric. Can't tell. Yeah, non-PCB. As far as I can tell. Steamed up my glasses. Oh, a little tougher. See, I have the cushion. I don't want to wreck up my blacktop. Not blacktop, my concrete here, so I'm using the mat. Otherwise, it'd come out faster, if you know what I mean. I tried selling them, there's no buyers. It's all LED now, so. Remember, when you're pulling this out, you're pulling this part backwards. Otherwise, you'll be fighting it the other way. Unless you like fighting. It's a challenge, right? So if my phone shuts off, you know, that's the end of the video. Timed out. I used to cut these, but well, you learn little tricks, right? Tricks of the trade. Used to fiddle with these things too. Not anymore. Some fall apart, but you know, it doesn't matter. You know, they'll still buy it. Trying to keep it clean for the scrapyard, if you know what I mean. Without throwing paper and garbage. Because the garbage you have to get rid of after. You only sell so much crap, right? See how this is a better grade wire, not your low grade, a little bit better. It's a low high, if you know what I mean. See that? Just like that. Prices right now suck, but they're paid as high as 30 cents for this stuff. And I kind of, a couple times I got lucky, cashed in, and got a good price, and then it started going haywire. You make it like a habit, right? Just go in there and just do it. Or you can just sit on it and just do it all in one session. Do 100 balances one session. So I'm teaching guys avenues of making extra. You say sometimes you don't find brass. Well, it's right in front of you. Copper's in front of you. It's just you're not digging for it. You say shred's really low, they're paying 50 bucks a ton. Well, you have to start taking stuff apart. If they're paying $200 a ton, then you don't bother with small stuff. Just go for your big, obvious transformers. You know, that's how I look at it. But I like breaking stuff down. Kind of fun. Give me some comments. You guys do this too, breaking this down? I'm sure a lot of guys don't, but people wonder why I get so much brass and stuff. Well, you know, I look for brass. You know, I look for things that are brass. Kind of want to break it near the tip. You just want to pull the thing out. That's it. Go too deep, it's plastic's too thick. And it's not a lot of force. You can use a table too when you're doing that if you got hard in your hands. See? Bench. Bench is doing the work. All I'm doing is push it down with my hands. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna put a grinder on there for a second. Actually, it might even be a tinge of copper to it, but anyways, it's on the brass. Okay, well, another amount of stuff taken down. Okay, so basically I stripped everything I got yesterday. This is the last hit, last thing here. That's it. It's all stripped. Okay, so I got the last thing here is strip. Cord here. Just hit it with a squeezer here. I can't tell what it is, it's so small. Right here on the tip here. Okay. I get these all the time, and this one's really gross, so anyway, we'll try selling this. I'm trying to wash it. Brass. Circuit board, wire. Here's my brass. Look how much I got already. Just taking stuff apart. 8.5 pounds. I bet you it's over 7 pounds here. No. Yeah, I would say close to 7. No, maybe 6.5 pounds. No, it's about 7 pounds, yeah. That's no more than a pound and a half, right? Right. A little bit of copper, number 2. 4.7 is probably at least 3 pounds there, I would think. And the wire, that's a better grade wire. Okay, let's just go in my yard quickly. Hopefully my battery doesn't die. We're hurry kind of fast. As soon as I get any sizable mounts, I'll throw it out here. I got 3 bins of this already. That wire, and then I got this wire here. Okay. I think that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And the scrap session. There's my ballasts there. BX. This has got to be strippable. Okay, guys, don't forget thumbs up, subscribe. Have a great day.